Hello, I am Ariel and I will be showing you how to write poetry in the iambic pentameter form. When hearing the term iambic pentameter, most people start to feel a bit uneasy. What is it? What am I supposed to be doing? And then when the teacher starts explaining what it's all about, throwing examples at the students, the whole thing becomes a mess to take in. Iambic pentameter is a term that does not sit well with a lot of people, especially those who are beginner poets. So, for this video, I want to give you all a clear understanding of what iambic pentameter is, and maybe after it's over, you won't be so scared of the term. So, what is iambic pentameter? This form of poetry has verses with 5 metrical feet. Each metrical foot has a stressed and unstressed syllable, with every verse having 10 syllables in total. These syllables are then paired into stressed and unstressed syllables. Now, you may be wondering, what is an unstressed and stressed syllable? So in order to understand iambic pentameter, you have to understand its contents. An unstressed syllable is a short syllable. It has no exaggeration. A stressed syllable is a long syllable and has exaggeration. You would put more emphasis on the stressed syllable when reading out a line of poetry. Each metrical foot consists of 2 syllables. It is an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. Let's take a quick look at an example from Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Notice how there are 5 metrical feet in this verse. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? The shall is unstressed while the I is stressed. Same with compare. And then thee to a summer's day, and so forth. When writing your iambic pentameter verse, watch for those stressed and unstressed syllables, and how they flow together with each line. Let's go over why we call this form iambic pentameter. An iamb is 1 metrical foot, aka 2 syllables. Shall I, from that previous example, is an iamb. Compare thee to a summer's day. This is what consists of 1 unstressed syllable and followed by a stressed syllable. Penta means 5. This indicates that there are 5 iambs in the line of poetry. The whole meaning of iambic pentameter means this verse is a meter of 5 iambs, and thus an iambic pentameter form of poetry. As long as you have your 10 syllables, 5 iambs, and unstressed and stressed syllables, you are good to go. Shakespeare was quite notorious for writing in iambic pentameter. Not only were his sonnets known for using this form, but his plays were as well, such as Romeo and Juliet. Iambic pentameter is part of our everyday speech, and we don't even realize it sometimes. And if you plan on writing a powerful poem with a good flow of words, here's your chance. Here's an example that I wrote in iambic pentameter form called Grief. This is the first stanza. I came to meet with an old friend named Grief. When some pass away, he's all that stays. As death takes off and departs like a thief, Grief comes to relieve the aching decay. As you can see, rhyme scheme is optional. Now, not every poem needs a rhyme scheme, but they were always fun to play around with, and it provides a little bit of a challenge in writing in iambic pentameter. I hope you now have a clearer understanding of iambic pentameter. Be sure to practice, because writing your own poem gives you the clearest understanding of all. It's just like practicing a sport or practicing math. You will only get better at studying the works of others if you practice with your own work first. Thank you for watching the video.